All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. State Assembly election activities pick up in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. President Draupadi Murmu to launch several central and state government projects in Sikkim today. Commission for Air Quality Management bans entry of trucks and construction activities in the National Capital Region to improve air quality. Benjamin Netanyahu comes back to power in Israel. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates him. Indian men's team to play for its maiden title of the Asian Squash Championship in Cheongju, South Korea today. Election-related activities have picked up in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. With 8 days left for elections in the hill states, top leaders of both Congress and BJP have intensified their election campaign. The star campaigners of BJP and Congress are engaged in wooing people through election rallies and press conferences in Himachal Pradesh. BJP National President JP Nadda will release the party vision document in Shimla today. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari will address back-to-back rallies at Jhandutha in Bilaspur and Mataur in Kangra district in favour of BJP candidates. Senior BJP leader and Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will also address election rallies in Kangra district. He will also address election gathering in Bilaspur district in favour of the party candidate. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi will address an election rally at Nagrota Bangua in Kangra district today. Elections to the 68th Member State Assembly is scheduled for the 12th of this month. In Gujarat, various political parties have accelerated the process to select candidates for the upcoming Assembly elections. BJP's State Parliamentary Board finalized the names of the candidates for 47 Assembly seats in 13 districts yesterday. The meeting was held at party headquarters in Gandhinagar, chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah. Today, the board will discuss the candidates for 58 assembly seats in 11 districts. The final decision will be taken by the BJP Parliamentary Board. Meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party will announce the name of its chief ministerial candidate today. General Secretary of AAP's state unit, Manoj Sorathia, said the name of the CM candidate will be announced on the basis of public opinion recently conducted by the party. AAP has so far announced the names of candidates for 108 assembly seats. The Election Commission yesterday announced two-phase assembly elections in Gujarat. The first phase of elections for 89 assembly seats will be held on the 1st of December, while the second phase for 93 seats will take place on the 5th of December. Counting of votes will take place on the 8th of December. The Model Code of Conduct has come into effect immediately in the state. Announcing the poll schedule, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said 51,782 polling booths will be set up across Gujarat. He said ECI team is going the last mile to ensure inclusive and participative elections. Mr. Kumar said our team tracked difficult terrains and forests and traveled by boat to reach polling stations set up in remote areas to ensure that no voter is left behind. He also spoke about the facilities which will be provided to voters at the polling booth.
सभी पोलिंग स्टेशंस पर एश्योर्ड मिनिमम फैसिलिटी लाइक ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, वेटिंग एरिया, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, रैम्प्स, टॉयलेट्स would be provided. No polling station would be on the first floor, they will all be on the ground. And we are this time deputing one additional special observer for accessibility and inclusion. We want to get report, we want to see that our polling stations are truly for women, from old age, for PWDs, for TGs, and the entire process is also inclusive. So उसके लिए हमने स्पेशल ऑब्जर्वर हिमाचल और गुजरात दोनों में अभी डेप्यूट किए हैं.
The notification for the first phase of elections for Gujarat Assembly will be issued tomorrow. President Draupadi Murmu is scheduled to arrive in Sikkim today on a two-day visit. She will inaugurate and lay the foundation stones for various central and state government projects in virtual mode from Gangtok. We have a report.
President Draupadi Murmu will virtually launch several projects from Gangtok. These include inauguration of the Atal Setu Viaduct connecting West Bengal and Sikkim at Rangpo on National Highway 10, the two-lane Chisopani traffic tunnel including approach roads in East Sikkim, the Ganju Lama Girls Hostel in Rawangla, South Sikkim under Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram. The President will lay the foundation stone for the National Institute of Technology Khamdung in East Sikkim, widening and improvement of road from Namchi to Birdhang connecting West and South Sikkim, District Hospital Singdam in East Sikkim, and the World Renewal Spiritual Brahmakumari Center in Namchi, South Sikkim, with Dilram Dulal Saikat Sarkar from Gangtok for AIR.
Before reaching Gangtok, Ms. Murmu will address a special session of the Mizoram Legislative Assembly at Aizawl today. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has asked naval commanders to maintain focus on futuristic capability development for effectively overcoming emerging challenges in the maritime domain. The Union Minister said this while interacting with the senior officials of Indian Navy on the concluding day of the biannual Naval Commanders Conference in New Delhi yesterday. Mr. Singh appreciated the Navy for the efforts invested towards indigenization and innovation in the recent years and witnessed a tech demonstration along the sidelines of the conference. The Defence Minister commended the Navy for maintaining a high operational tempo towards ensuring secure seas for national security and prosperity. He congratulated the Navy for successful commissioning of INS Vikrant, India's first indigenously designed aircraft carrier. In the wake of deteriorating air quality in the National Capital Region, the Commission for Air Quality Management has taken several measures. Plying of four-wheeler diesel light motor vehicles has been banned in the region, with BS6 essential and emergency services vehicles allowed to ply. The entry of trucks has also been stopped, other than those running on battery or CNG and the ones carrying essential commodities. The Commission also directed to ban construction works in public projects, including highways, flyovers, power transmission and pipelines in the region. The panel also ordered closure of all industries in the NCR that are not running on clean fuels. However, industries including milk and dairy units and those involved in manufacturing of life-saving medical equipment and devices, drugs and medicines will be exempted from the restrictions. The orders were issued yesterday after an emergency meeting of the panel to address the deteriorating air quality in the NCR. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the central government has approved about 225 projects worth more than 2 lakh crore for Maharashtra. Addressing the Rozgar Mela of the Maharashtra government via video message yesterday, the Prime Minister reiterated that in the Amrit Kal, the country is working on the target of a developed India, where youth will play a key role. He said the nature of jobs is changing rapidly in the changing times.
इस समय देश आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा है। देश विकसित भारत के लक्ष्य पर काम कर रहा है। इस लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति में बहुत बड़ी भूमिका हमारे युवाओं की है, आपकी है। बदलते हुए समय में जिस तरह तेजी से नेचर ऑफ जॉब बदल रहा है, उतनी ही तेजी से सरकार भी अलग अलग तरह की जॉब्स के लिए लगातार मौके बना रही है।
The Prime Minister said the Mudra scheme is giving collateral-free loans to the youth and 20 lakh crore worth of loans have already been disbursed. The 15th edition of the Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo, organized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, will open in Kochi today. Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri and Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan will jointly inaugurate the event. Senior officers from the central and state governments, policymakers, managing directors of metro rail companies and international experts are among those participating in the three-day conference. A report from our Kochi correspondent.
The annual event is aimed at building capabilities at the city and state level and to address the problems associated with urban transport. It will focus on the theme Azadi at 75, Sustainable Atmanirbhar Urban Mobility. The present levels of urban mobility are generating a crisis situation. This is characterized by high levels of congestion, environmental pollution and traffic fatalities. The 3-day meet will focus on designing and implementing efficient, high-quality transport systems in cities. Raj Mohan, AR News, Kochi.
Former Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has made a stunning comeback to power as his Likud party and its far-right and religious allies emerged victorious in the Tuesday elections. According to final results released yesterday, the coalition has won 64 of 120 parliament seats in the country's fifth election in less than 4 years. Mr. Netanyahu's right-wing Likud party won 32 seats and his right-wing religious and nationalist bloc won 64 in the 120-seat parliament or Knesset. Lapid's Yesh Atid party won 24 seats and his bloc of right-wing, left-wing and Arab parties secured 51. 73-year-old Benjamin Netanyahu is the longest-serving Prime Minister, having been elected for 5 times over the course of 15 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Benjamin Netanyahu for his success in the Israeli general elections. He said he is looking forward to continuing their joint efforts to deepen the India-Israel strategic partnership. Mr. Modi also thanked Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid for giving priority to the India-Israel strategic partnership. In squash, the Indian men's squash team will be playing for its maiden title in the Asian Squash Team Championships at Cheongju, South Korea today. The team comprising Saurabh Ghoshal, Abhay Singh, Ramit Tandon and Velavan Senthilkumar entered the final, defeating Malaysia 2-1 in the semi-final. They will clash with Kuwait in the final today. Kuwait defeated Hong Kong 2-1 in the other semi-final. Meanwhile, the Indian women's team comprising Tanvi Khanna, Sunayana Sera Kuruvilla, Anahat Singh and Urvashi Joshi settled for the bronze medal after losing to Malaysia 1-2 in the semi-finals. The Indian men's team has won 3 silver medals in the Asian Team Squash Championships and 7 bronze medals. Indian boxers Kapil Pokhariya and Savita have lost their respective bouts in the round of 16 of Asian Boxing Championships at Amman in Jordan. Kapil lost to Iran's Pori Amiri in 86 kg category 05. Savita lost to Tokyo Olympic bronze medalist Tsukimi Namiki of Japan in the pre-quarterfinals 50 kg category. The Japanese boxer scored perfectly in all 3 rounds to seal a victory by unanimous decision. 5 Indian men boxers, including 5-time Asian medalist Shiva Thapa in 63.5 kg category, will be in action today. In the T20 Cricket World Cup today, New Zealand will take on Ireland at the Adelaide Oval Ground at 9:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. In the second match, Australia will lock horns with Afghanistan at the same venue. The match will start at 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time.
News of assassination attempt on former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has been carried on the front page of most dailies. Imran shot in leg at rally as Pakistan plunges into chaos, reads the headline in the Hindustan Times. Gujarat elections on December 1st and 5th, counting with Himachal Pradesh on December 8th, writes the Pioneer. Second wave of COVID-19 hit India's school education with over 20,000 schools shutting down and almost 1.89 lakh teachers exiting the workforce, writes the Indian Express. While the Times of India reports that schools are retaining more students now and enrollment in 2021-22 is up by 19 lakh. Escalating its drive against separatists based overseas, the government of India has asked Canada to declare them as terrorists, reports the Tribune. And finally, medicines may soon have traces of ultra-microscopic gold powder by a super mushroom for greater efficacy, reports the Hindu. This work by scientists from 4 Indian universities has earned an international patent.
That was an overview of today's newspapers with VC Pramod.
Thank you, Sunil.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. State Assembly election activities pick up in Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat. President Draupadi Murmu to launch several central and state government projects in Sikkim today. Commission for Air Quality Management bans entry of trucks and construction activities in the National Capital Region to improve air quality. Benjamin Netanyahu comes back to power in Israel. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates him. Indian men's team to play for its maiden title of the Asian Squash Championship in Cheongju, South Korea today. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.com and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.